I'm from Kentucky, and I love bourbon, but I gave up alcohol for the month, and I learned something from it. We, in our culture in the United States, have a really strong dependency on alcohol. And fortunately for me, I've not had an alcohol dependency, but culturally, I think I do. See, anytime we try to meet people outside of work or outside of school or outside of an event, we're trying to meet one on one, it often involves a cocktail or a drink or a beer or a happy hour, right? We want to meet for something, and if it's not in the morning, it's not for coffee. So then it's for something else. And I realized after a lifetime of drinking that that social pressure can be problematic. The conditions that sometimes it puts us in can make people uncomfortable. And with a growing rise in people who are sober curious, there puts people in uncomfortable situations. For myself, multiple times throughout the last month of not drinking, people would invite me to go get a drink or would invite me to a bar, and I'd get an NA beer, or I'd say, oh, I'm not drinking, so I'll just get a water. And immediately people jump to conclusions that I have a problem. That doesn't happen in anywhere else in our culture or our society, where somebody chooses not to do something and we say, oh, you must have a problem, right? It's, if I don't want to play football, it's not that I have a problem with football. It's this that I have a terrible throw. Those assumptions, I think, put us into problematic situations. We automatically assume that the person we're with has some problem, when perhaps maybe they're just doing it for their health, as I was doing for myself, or they're on a medication, or maybe they do have an issue with it. And what does that matter? I wonder, is there a way that our relationship with alcohol might also reveal something deeper about ourselves? Do we sometimes try to fill a cup with a delicious glass of bourbon rather than to pour out our sorrows in a friend or a companion or with God? I know for me, sometimes in the past, there were certainly those moments when it was easier to fill up a cup rather than it was to pour out a prayer or to reach out to a friend. So, as I finish my sober September, I wonder, how might I take some of that sobriety, some of these lessons learned, and mix it, if you will, into the next month.